Hey everyone, it's Jimmy here with the CLT Life. I'm back with Berhe. We're at the Blakeney Racquet and Swim Club.
Yes, sir.
And I just got a wonderful tour of this facility.
Thank you.
This is an amazing place. It's been around, what, about almost 20 years?
Almost 20 years now.
And you were telling me that there's 4 phases to this, and you're currently in phase 3, right?
We finished 3. We have 1 more phase to go.
Okay.
We still have maybe 3 acres of land we haven't used yet. So we are now under evaluation to what we're going to do next. If we're going to have more tennis courts or even pickleball. So there's discussion on that. That's what we're going to do next year. That's what we're planning to do.
Cool. So after that, then the facility will be complete.
Complete. Then it's just maintain and grow the game of tennis. I think we are one of the busiest tennis clubs in North Carolina, maybe in the nation actually.
Wow.
So we have a lot of tennis players, and we did win the best tennis club in North Carolina in 2015, and we have other opportunity coming up maybe later this year.
Other accolades. Very nice.
Yes.
So tell me. So we talked a little bit earlier. You came from East Africa, small country.
Yes.
You came to the States. You played college tennis
Yes.
at Baylor.
I played Baylor. So originally I moved here. I remember was June 1989. I moved to Hilton Head Island.
Oh, what a wonderful place.
Yes, landed.
That was right around the hurricane, though, wasn't it?
There was a hurricane 5 days later after I arrived.
I remember that. Yeah.
I never knew what hurricane was until I got there.
Yeah.
Because we don't hear that kind of stuff back home. But that's when I moved here, and
that was your introduction to America, was
that
the
was introduction. Plus the heat, the humidity was so high in Savannah and Hilton Head Island. So it took me a while to adjust, but it was a great move.
And then you fostered this dream that you were a tennis pro after that, teaching pro. Was that right?
So my dream was to play professional. So I had an option to play fully professional or go to college. So staying in this country, going to college was the best option I can do at that time. So I decided to play college tennis. So I got a full scholarship, went to Baylor, basically. And after that, your goal changed to play professional. So I decided to be a full-time tennis coach. And that's how I got into this.
Yeah. And then you had the dream of opening this facility. So how did you end up in North Carolina?
So moved from Hilton Head to this area in 2000.
Okay.
I was working with a local tennis guy. It didn't work out. After the first day I knew it was not a good move for me, but kind of started my own business at that time. That forced me to start my own business and run my business out of an apartment complex in the Valentine area. Then I went to a public facility for 3 years before this dream came to start my own tennis court, basically. And this land came available, and that's how we started.
So one of the big things I like to do when I do interviews with people, I love talking to small business owners, and you're a small business owner. You had a dream. This is a small business. It's an independent facility.
Absolutely.
So one of the questions that I always ask people is, why is it so important to support local businesses?
Well, I'm a small business. Well, my goal was really to help. My original goal was to help kids. I started with juniors only in the beginning. Okay. My job was to get them ready to play college tennis, same way I did. That was my original business, and then the adult became part of the business. People want to exercise, they want to release stress, they want to play, they want to get better. So tennis is a good, fun way to exercise for us and release stress, get your mind out of everyday life. And being part of the community, we are surrounded by all this Valentine, Waxhaw, or Fort Mill area, or Matthews area, and we're definitely big into the community.
Well, so that's one of the things I was going to go to next as well. Not only you mentioned being involved in the community, but you've also created a community here. So talk about that a little bit.
Absolutely. So I remember when we first broke ground here, we have 0 members. We are a membership-based club. We're a private club. So we kind of started, even though I had my own business on the other side of Charlotte, when we moved here, it was a start from scratch again. So there was no Realtor just opened at that time.
This is so we're on the part that connects, if you know where Blakeney is in South Charlotte, and it goes all the way to Providence Road.
Yes,
yeah.
It was Waxhaw, and then this goes to Charlotte.
Yep.
And then, so we started from 0, people are always curious to play, to meet people. So we have I feel like we have 60 different countries here represented. And so we have our own community, really. We feel like we have our own community, great families, supportive families within each other, and you get to meet people every day, really.
Yeah. What's been so as a business owner, what was the biggest challenge that you faced initially as a business owner creating this, and then also what are the biggest challenges that you face today as a business owner?
Perfect. Yeah, I think the biggest challenge that I went through probably through the economic crisis. You go through that. Challenges could be employee challenges. You go through hiring the right people or finding the right people. It could be a big challenge. But other than that, I think challenge is good for me. So I'm not settled. Any challenge that I get, I feel like, okay, it's a good challenge. I don't run away from it. In a way, I kind of embrace the challenge. I like members that complain, to tell you the truth, because at least I can fix it.
Right, yeah.
The most danger there is the one that doesn't complain. They just go.
And they just walk away, yeah.
They just walk away, and I hate that. Address it, let's fix it. But it's challenge. I accept challenge.
So if someone is interested in, maybe they're already an active tennis player, but they're looking for a place to play, like joining a club like yours, or maybe they want to get into tennis or get their kids into tennis, how do they get in touch with you? How do they start the process?
So it's easy. When people are driving around, they probably think we're a very expensive club, but we're a very affordable club. I think the average family is paying $200 a month to have a full membership here.
Wow.
They can play tennis, they can swim, they can use the gym.
That's for a full family?
A full family.
Oh wow, okay.
The country clubs or the other facilities in the area, they might be higher than us or lower, but I think here we're here to help. From a beginner to advanced players, we are capable of doing that. We do have swim teams in the summer. We have after-school program for the kids. We have program for the adults in the evening or daytime or weekends. I think we have a menu that can cater the whole family.
And you have inside too. You have the speaking of menus, you have the cafe that's going to be opening pretty soon.
Yes, the cafe is opening soon. During COVID, we closed it. So right now we are going through restructuring and reopening again. Yes.
Very cool. Well, I'll make sure to put all your contact information on here, social media, all that stuff. So
we're on Facebook, we're on website under Blakeney Club. You can Google us. Okay. Blakeney Club, and then the number is easy: 704-841-PLAY. So.
Oh, that's that's very good.
Yeah.
Well, Berhe, thank you so much for your time. I really enjoyed coming out here. I'm just enjoying sitting up here and looking at this view. So if you see me looking around, there's like palm trees over here. It's a beautiful day in May, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes.
The best time of the year is spring and fall, right?
It is. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Best of luck in continued endeavors.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody for watching this. And if you want to learn more about the Blakeney Racquet and Swim Club, you can go on the website blakeneyclub.com.
Yes.
And I'll have all the information with their social media and how you can follow and keep up with them linked to this article and video as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you on a future video. Take care.